It's Mudgy or Bored Black Girl. You read the title of this video, so you already know what's going on. Today I will be dyeing my hair black. Today I will be braiding my hair black and purple. If you're coming from the video where I dyed my hair, you should know that my hair should be purple right now, but it's looking a little bit red. If you want to see how I did that, you can go ahead and check the video where I bleach and dye my hair purple, at least attempt to. In this video, I will be braiding my hair. So this is how my hair looks right now. And truthfully, I'm not really sure what to do first, if I should bring out the hair or if I should start with parting, but I feel like parting makes the most sense. So I'm going to get started with parting. Okay, the hair is parted. Truthfully, I wanted smaller braids, but these parts are not really adding up to that. I already hate the way my hair is colored, so I'm assuming I'm gonna hate these braids. But the whole point is to have braids, not to have braids that you like. So we're just gonna go ahead and get started. I'm doing something different this time. I'm trying to mix the hair together. So as you can see, it's purple and black instead of just being purple. So we're about to split the hair up and hopefully get started. All right, so it has been a few hours, but we have some braids in. Now, what I'm doing is a little bit interesting because I had an idea for these braids and also had an idea for my hair, and a lot has happened. But right now, the current process of the braids is to have these braids that are French curl at the bottom, but also kind of layered. I'm not really sure how to explain what I'm doing, but I will find a way to. But I've done a few, and here's what they're looking like. But right now, I'm doing it because I'm using a mix of natural hair and French curl hair. I know. Interesting. But what I'm doing for right now is just braiding the hair. Once I reach about halfway point, I like to add on the French curl hair, and then I keep braiding until there's no more of the regular braiding hair. And when it's just French curl hair, that is when I tie it and just let the French curl hang. I am going to separate some more hair, and then soon I will kind of show you guys what I mean by layered braids. I hope that I can explain what I'm doing in a way that makes sense. Sorry for the harsh flashback of my light bulb. But what I'm doing is basically just taking a section of braiding hair, and because I want to give it a sort of layered look, I will be cutting it shorter. I'm gonna cut it shorter because when I braid it halfway through, I'm going to feed in the curly hair, and then I'm gonna braid that through. And what it's going to do is hopefully give my braids a layered look. I'm not really sure how layered I want them because originally I wanted them short in the front, but it's my first time trying this, so I think I'm going to be a little bit careful. All right, here is where we are with my braids. I hate everything about this, but on the bright side, I have braids done, which will hold me off for a little bit. But truthfully, girl, I don't even want to get into it because I'm gonna just get more upset. But braids, here's how we're looking so far. I have one left right up here. There are big braids. Unfortunately, I wanted small braids, but I am just deciding to stick through it with these braids. I'll probably take them out in a week, truthfully. But it's time for me to do the front piece. I honestly don't even want to try to make it look good. I don't think I care about this enough to make it look good. I think I'm just upset about the fact that my hair looks ugly. But you know what? Sometimes your hair looks ugly and you just have to persevere through it. Happens to everyone every once in a while. But here we go with our front piece. I should probably go to a mirror or something, but like, I don't really. I don't know. I was thinking about staying up to finish my hair, but truthfully, I am not sure. And although I did cut the braids and try to make them look layered, I don't really think the layered part really worked. Oh my god, these just look so terrible. I've accepted my fate. Alright, I'm going to add the curly hair. Now, this is just my way of doing it because I want to do French curl braids. Or at least I want to have the French curl ends without actually having to braid straight French curl hair. So I'm actually just adding the French curl hair into my hair while I braid. and then I just keep going. It's honestly super easy to add the hair. I was a little bit worried that it was gonna be hard, but it was easy. I think once I finally figured out how to do what I wanted, I just went from there. I think it's a good idea if you want to do French curl hair without doing French curl braids, if that makes sense. Like, you want the curl of French braids without having to braid the hair. Then I think that this is a good method. It might look a little spotty on my braids, but then again, I think my braids are a little spotty overall. But you know what? I'm just going to accept my fate. But I will come back once I finish this braid, because that means that I will have finished half of my head. There we go. I am officially finished with one half of my head. Here's how it looks up close. Yes, I know it looks terrifying and scary. Yeah. I don't know how I feel. I kind of just want to be like, yay, my hair is braided. At least half somewhat braided, but just with the color being so off, it just is not really something to celebrate, in my opinion. I'll stand up for a second, and I'm trying to see if I can showcase the layered effect, but I really don't think that it did layer the way I wanted it to, which is unfortunate, but at least I know next time that I will get it better. Right now my head feels heavy just because of the weight of these braids, so I think I'm going to call it a night with my room being an absolute mess like this, and I am gonna go to bed and finish the rest of my hair tomorrow. Another dawn, another day, and we are back today for part 2. Or I guess not part 2, but day 2 of doing my braids. Now, as I said last time, I don't like these braids, especially because the color at the top or the format of the braids. But hey, this is just braid practice. I haven't really braided hair in forever, so I thought, you know, why not give myself an opportunity to do some braids. My sister has already parted it for me. I just woke up, so I am going to get started on my hair. That way, as soon as I'm finished with this, I can shower and, I don't know, I guess soak it all in, because I really don't know how long I'm gonna keep this. Oh, but I have done some of the hair. It is a little bit hard because it is really hot. And now you're probably thinking, you want to complain about the heat, but you want to wear a robe. But that's because I'm in my pajamas. And I can't exactly show my pajamas on YouTube because they're pajamas. But anyways, here's how we're going so far with the hair. I'm still not liking it. I really don't think that will change. Yeah, but I'm just gonna do a little bit of braiding on camera just to show you all. All right, now that I've braided it enough, I have to tie it, which is honestly really hard. But I find that when you tie the straight braiding hair around it instead of tying the curly French curl hair, it's so much easier. And then I just cut off the excess, burn it, and just squeeze it together and pray. Okay, I haven't taken much of a look at myself. We were down to the last 2. Yeah. I think I'm just happy more than anything to get this over with, because even though I was only doing half the head, I've just been sitting in my room all day, and honestly, the sooner I'm done with this, the better. But yeah, here's how all the curls are looking. I am definitely struggling with the half curl part, but I think that building up the curls actually kind of looks really nice, because it gives me a lot of curls as well as different curl patterns. Not curl patterns, but a lot of different curls. But as you can see, this one, like one long curl, while these are multiple smaller curls. So it's just another way that this hair looks different and ugly. Not ugly, but different. I'm going to finish the last 2 and I'm going to come back when I am all done. I have finally finished the braids, which means I can actually finally leave my room, although it is a mess. But I'm not going to show you the braids right now because they look absolutely atrocious. So I think tomorrow I'm going to see what I can do, maybe put on an outfit and kind of hype myself up to look at my braids, because if I think about them too much right now, I'm going to cry. So I'm going to stop thinking about them. But in the next clip, it will be tomorrow, and we're going to see how these braids look. All right, it's the next morning. It's time for the reveal that no one cares about. Sorry, but let's see what the hair is looking like. I think first things first, I want to take down this ginormo bun. All in all, I think that these braids are nice in theory, and I definitely would do them again because I do like French curl braids, because I just like it so much. Okay, I'm not even gonna like, okay. Got 3, 2, 1. Okay, so here's what it looks like. Yeah, I know, absolutely crazy. But I think that is mostly because of the stark difference in the color, because of course my hair was supposed to be purple. Mind you, it was supposed to be a vivid purple. I really don't think there's any purple shining through at all. It is really just red, and it's sad because, well, I don't want to say red. It is definitely looking red though. It's sad because I think that if my hair was purple, or even if my hair was black, that these braids would not look as crazy. But unfortunately, they are not purple or black. They are this really vibrant pink, red. So all in all, although I think to a certain extent I do like these braids, I think that I'm going to have to find a way to cover up the top of my head if I want to wear them, because the top of my head, of course, looks insane. But I think that, you know, when you just ignore the top of my head, right, let's ignore that, the braids are nice. I just need to find a way to ignore the top of my head, so this might be my hat slash beanie era, or maybe scarves. Before the outro, I did a little hairstyle. I'm kind of feeling it. I think that I have decided that I'm not going to cover up the top as much, because I kind of want to desensitize myself to the shocking difference. But I'm feeling cute. Oh, I cannot lie. I can't lie. Okay, outro time. I think that is the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching this catastrophe. If you found something in it to enjoy, please tell me in the comments below if you think that this hair is absolutely atrocious and that I messed it all the way up. Don't be afraid to tell me that either in the comments. Thank you so much for watching this video. Subscribe, because I'm almost at 300 subscribers. Check out my social media, Instagram, TikTok, and I think that's all. Bye, and I love you.